Join me as I share my journey of how God saved me from a porn addiction during an online mass. My name is, and I'm so grateful to be here today to share my story with you. It's a story of struggle, of darkness, but also of hope, redemption, and the incredible power of faith. I struggled with porn addiction for what felt like an eternity. It consumed my every waking moment, sucking the life out of me, and leaving me feeling empty, ashamed, and worthless. I was trapped in a vicious cycle of guilt, shame, and regret, with no escape in sight. My relationships suffered, my self-esteem plummeted, and I became a shadow of my former self. I was lost, and I didn't know how to find my way back. The obsession with porn seeped into every aspect of my life. I'd stay up late at night, scrolling through my phone, feeling like I was stuck in a never-ending nightmare. I'd promise myself I'd stop, but I just couldn't resist the temptation. I felt like I was living a double life, hiding my addiction from the world, and pretending everything was okay when it wasn't. The weight of my secrets was crushing me. I was convinced I was alone in my struggles, that no one could understand the depth of my addiction, and that I was beyond help. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of despair, with no lifeline in sight. But deep down, I knew I needed help, I needed a way out, and I needed it fast. It was during one of those darkest moments that I stumbled upon online mass. I was scrolling through social media, feeling utterly hopeless, when I saw a post from a priest inviting people to join him for an online mass service. I don't know what compelled me to click on the link, but something inside me whispered, "This could be your way out." And so, I joined in, hesitant at first, but desperate for a solution. The experience was surreal. I felt like I was transported to a different world, one where I didn't have to hide, where I could be myself, and where I could find solace. The priest's words were like balm to my soul, soothing my wounds, and calming my fears. For the first time in months, I felt a glimmer of hope. As I continued to attend online mass, I began to experience a sense of community, of belonging, and of connection with others who were struggling just like me. We were all in this together, and for the first time, I didn't feel alone. The sense of camaraderie, the understanding, and the support were exactly what I needed to take the first steps towards recovery. There was a pivotal moment during one of those online mass services when I felt God's presence in a way I never had before. It was as if the heavens opened up, and I was bathed in a warm, comforting light. I felt seen, heard, and understood in a way that was both terrifying and liberating. In that moment, I knew I wasn't alone, and that God was fighting for me, not against me. It was a turning point, a moment of surrender, and the beginning of my journey towards healing. Looking back, I'm still in awe of how far I've come. It's been a long, arduous journey, but one that's been infused with a sense of purpose, of meaning, and of redemption. I'm not the same person I was when I was trapped in my addiction, and I'm forever grateful for the role online mass played in my journey towards recovery and spiritual growth. In sharing my story, I hope you'll be encouraged to hold on to hope, to seek help, and to never give up on yourself. Faith and community can be powerful tools in our journey towards healing, and I'm living proof of that. If you're struggling with addiction, or if you just need someone to talk to, please share your story in the comments below. Let's support each other, and let's rise above our struggles together. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more inspirational content, and join me in the next online mass service. Let's do this together.